So Mike's up. He says, "Hi everyone. Is it a good idea to buy a couple of different domain names for a local service area, and how can I use it for SEO benefits? For example, money site with branded domain name and more exact keyword domain names. Can you please share a sort strategy if there is on how to use it? Thanks." No, I don't recommend that anymore, Mike. Years ago, yes, we did all kinds of stuff like that years ago. I mean, we would just buy different domains that we would use for redirecting purposes to the main site, and then do crazy things to that the redirect domain. Right? There's a lot of things we used to do. I'm not even going to talk about them because they're irrelevant now. They really aren't. They really are. But another strategy we would do would be to build out kind of like mini PBNs on exact match domains that would point to the branded domain, because we would add relevancy that way and use them for link building and that kind of stuff. But again, I don't recommend doing that, because you have to know how to exact match domains aren't really useful in my opinion anymore. I know some people would argue with me, but I prefer a branded domain name. And I also don't recommend building PBNs unless you're like one of our mastermind members, Dean, who is incredibly good at it. Which requires a lot of time and effort to do it correctly, and build real traffic into sites that you're going to be using to link back to your own sites. And you got to hide your footprint and all that. And we got away from doing that. And we use our entity loop properties, like create the entity loop, which becomes the SEO firewall, which is all using basically free resources, like Google Sites and Drive Stacks and Amazon S3 pages and things like that. And then do all kinds of link building stuff to those and push relevancy and power that way. So again, I don't recommend buying exact match domains for a specific business or related domains and stuff like that anymore. There are other people out there and other methods that teach how to do stuff like that. If you're interested in that kind of thing, it's just not something that we would recommend.
If you're going to put that much time and effort into something, do it on a G site and Drive Stack.
That's right.
Expand the Drive Stack both vertically and horizontally, I taught in the charity webinars and in the entity webinar that we talked about. Guys, again, Drive Stacks and G sites are some of the most powerful things that you can do for SEO right now. It hasn't changed in the 4-something years that we've been doing it. It's not going to change into the near future, probably midterm either. I don't see it. I just don't see how. Probably it could be done at the flip of a switch tomorrow, but I just don't see it happening because of the kinds of companies and educational places that use the G sites plus Drive Stack. So why not take advantage of that while it's available? All you have to do is go to mgyb.co, order the Drive Stack, order with the G site, and then you expand it. I teach exactly how it's done for a donation to my charity, and it's that simple. It's simple in that the concept is simple. You still have to do the work. Whether you do it PBN, if you want to do it right, the way that Dean does it, you have to put in the work. There's no magic pill in this business. If you want something to last, you're gonna have to put in the work. And what I recommend for what you're trying to do is you have that branded domain, then go into that branded Drive Stack plus G site and expand it.
There you go.